All right, so my predictions to win the NBA championship, I got the Lakers. Because remember when AD came with the Lakers, they won a championship, right when they made that trade. So now you get Luka in a trade, and you got LeBron, and you got defenders, you got role players who are great in their role. You know, they look like a championship team. I think they can compete with Denver this year because Denver lost a lot of pieces. You got Luka and LeBron, and then when you look back at the Denver series with LeBron a couple years ago, right? They were they were competing in every game. They lost every game that they lost. So now you add a point guard like Luka who can get you 30, and LeBron can get you over 30. You got Austin Reeves coming in too. You got Hachimura. You got all these role players that can score. So I believe that the NBA is trying to get the Lakers to win a championship. Because when I look back at the Denver series with D'Lo and LeBron, all they needed was D'Lo to step up and score at least 20 and be consistent. But now you add a point guard like Luka who can get you a 30-point triple double. So that's going to be scary for teams because you got to, and the Lakers got defenders, right? They got defenders on their team. You got Vanderbilt, Finney Smith. They're like 6'7" defenders. You got Jackson Hayes. You got Alex Lynn. You got solid big men on their team. So like when I look at the team, like they can definitely like win a championship this year. I think they're gonna try to get Lakers to win a championship before LeBron retires. Like that's why I look at it because whenever AD, when he came his first year, they won a championship, right? Even before the bubble, like they was like the number one team in the West, you know. So just think about that. You got Luka and LeBron, and you got defenders on their team. You got everybody that can play their role. They can definitely win the championship if they healthy. You know, that's something just to really think about because I mean they got the pieces. They got shooters. They got defenders. They got guys that can score. That can score. That play their role. Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura, uh, Dalton Connect. I think Goodwin. You got a lot of players that can score on their team. Whenever they need to, and they could defend a little. They could defend too. So that's who I'm looking at. So just watch out for the Lakers, man, because I mean they really coming. They look like contenders this year. You know, so just keep that in mind because man, I think the Lakers. I mean they got a championship team. I mean they got everything. You got LeBron's IQ, his experience. He won 4 rings, so he know how to win. He know how to lead his team to the finals. I know he's 40 years old, but that's why you got Luka who's not afraid to get 30. He won't be inconsistent. D'Lo my guy, but I think he was inconsistent. But now you add Luka at the point guard, you know, like you can't step back, you can't step off Luka. Like he gonna get 30 points and he gonna get a triple double, right? And LeBron, he gonna get the triple double too. And they both starting. So I mean, I wish they kept AD, but I like the Luka trade. You know, I mean, they look like contenders this year. I mean, they look serious. I seen a win against Denver. I mean, they look different. But the playoffs is different. I think Denver got experience too. I think Denver they kind of fell off a little bit. But you still got Jokic, you still got Murray, you got Westbrook off the bench. He can start too. He can score too. That's his former team. So I know he gonna go off that if they play in the series. You got Aaron Gordon. He's a threat in the post. But I think the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are serious this year. The Lakers they look like the team to beat in the West. If everybody healthy and they continue to play defense, they're gonna be scary in the West. I mean, I feel like the West is wide open. Like I feel like it's like about 5 teams that can win the West, but I believe the NBA is trying to get the Lakers to win the championship, and that way LeBron can kind of retire and it'd be a new face of the league. So that's what they're pushing for. They're pushing for the Lakers to win. And I mean, you got a guy like Luca, like that's crazy. Like just imagine Luca with the Mavericks, right? And how they operate. Now you got a guy like LeBron. You know, see Luca and Kyrie, they went to the finals. Now you got Luca and LeBron. Like, come on now. And then you got guys that can step up and defend. Like it's similar to the Mavericks, but if they're a little better, they're a little bit. It's similar. Like it's similar to how the Mavericks were, this year. So if they could kind of replicate that, they're gonna win the West. They're gonna win the championship. The Lakers, they're not my favorite team, but like they look like they can win a championship this year. So I mean, LeBron, come on, he gonna score 25, like 25-point triple double. Luka gonna score a 30-point triple double. AR gonna score 20, 25. Hachimura can get you 15 to 20. And you got all the role players. They gonna step up. They gonna get baskets. They gonna score too. So that's how I look at it. I mean, they really pushing to get the Lakers to win a championship, and I mean, they scary. They can really win. I mean, they won against the Clippers. I mean, they're a tough team too. But if everybody healthy, I can see the Lakers win a championship. This is my perspective. On the Lakers right now. If everybody healthy, you know, man, but yeah, Austin Reeves look nice. I mean, like look at Austin Reeves. Like he playing like an all-star. Like he got freedom. You know, and that's the third option. And he can get 20. He can heat up. And get 40 one night. Like he can. You know, and then I like Connect. He's like what 6'10". He can shoot the three. He can defend a little bit. As a rookie. A lot of times rookies don't get to play, but Connect, man, they kept Connect. So that's good for them. That's good for that team. They need shooters. They need guys that are tall. I mean, they got a tall lineup. So you got LeBron IQ, Luca IQ. Like they both been to the finals. So like it's a good trade, man. I kind of wish AD would have stayed. If they would have kept AD. But I mean, the Luka trade was nice. So it's gonna be interesting though, man. Just keep a lookout for the Lakers. They really trying to you know get the Lakers to win a championship before LeBron retires. So they got at least a 2-year window, 2-3 year window. But they look scary this year. So I'm gonna look out for them and see what they do. Gabe Vincent, he's starting to come together. You got Hachimura. He played like Kawhi a little bit. He can score. He gonna be aggressive. He gonna dunk it. Like he played like Kawhi a little bit. a lesser Kawhi. Like, you know, the mid range, he could dunk. You know, he could complement the star players. You know, and that's one thing too is that when everybody know their role, you can win. If everybody trying to get 30, you ain't gonna win like that. And it's crazy because like if you want to win a championship, you gotta like you gotta share the ball. Like look at the Cavs this year. Like they're the best team in the East, I believe, right? Right. They don't got two guys scoring 30, right? I think Donovan Mitchell, he lowered his scoring to like 25, 23, right? And Darius Garland, he lowered his scoring too. I mean, they not out there scoring 30. Like they sharing the ball. They playing as a team. Now they the best team in the East, and they beat the Celtics, right? So sometimes you got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice to win. I think with Luka and LeBron, you know, Luka could easily get you 30, in which he can, but also LeBron can get you 30. So I think you know, they both gonna do that in order to win. They gotta come up big. But like I remember the Denver series with D'Lo and LeBron. Like I feel like if D'Lo was consistent, having like 20 plus in that series, they would at least won at least one or two games. So now you get Luka, the best in the league. That's unstoppable, and he's not afraid to pass it. He's not gonna just get 30 and he ain't gonna pass it. He gonna rebound too. He like what 6'10", damn near like 6'7". You know what I'm saying? Like he a tall point guard. And LeBron too. You basically got two point guards. LeBron like a point guard as well, but he can play all positions. But they got a tall lineup. They got a tall starting lineup. So I mean, they can match anybody in the playoffs. You know, shit. The Lakers, they're not even my team, but I mean, I could see the potential. I could see that they got a 2-year window to win a championship. So it's gonna be interesting though, man. But I believe the Lakers might win a championship. So I mean, it looked like it because remember when AD came, they won a championship immediately. So when Luka came, right, they are expected to win a championship. I believe they're gonna win a championship this year. So we're gonna see. It's Jay Clutch. Man, y'all like, y'all comment, y'all subscribe. Donate, help my channel. It's my first video, and I'm gonna keep them coming.